So I just got a call from Shaw Direct to let me know that the LTSS program will be ending September 1st, 2019, or the end of August 2019. So it's going to be ending, and they called me and offered would I like to be a customer of theirs. And then I said, well, send me what channels I'll be able to get for your $10 a month package. With $10 a month for this service, which I guess for people who actually pay, who are regular customers, aren't getting this sweet deal, but I'll show you what the channels are. So yeah, the Shaw LTSS program is shutting down, which is an agreement that they had with the CRTC to when Shaw Direct, who owns many media companies, they own Global, they own Chorus Entertainment, they were going to merge. I guess there was part of a merger agreement with the CRTC, so they and with the digital shutdown, they decided to offer this program. So in certain areas in Canada, we no longer get channels like the CBC, which taxpayers pay for, but we don't get it over-the-air broadcast anymore because they shut down their analog transmitters and didn't decide to go ahead with converting it over to digital for whatever reason. So they went with this solution, which is an alright solution because Canada is a vast country. Why not go with a solution of having a satellite program where everyone can get it, have it on free-to-air, so people can just buy a very inexpensive free-to-air satellite receiver that's under $100 and be able to get that. So anyway, let's take a look at what channels are that they're offering if I take their $10 package or if I just want to become one of their customers. But I did tell the sales representative I'll get a full package for $5 a month for the amount of time that I'll watch the that content. $5 a month. That was my offer. They said, no, it's got to be $10 a month. I'm like, no, I don't want to pay $10 a month. So I'm probably not going to go with the offer to get it. And then they also wanted me to pay extra for the actual channels that I wanted to watch. So I'd have to pay $5 for just the channels that I want to watch. Or sometimes more, like with the WWE networks, $14 a month.
Got this email from a sales representative, and he stated, as we spoke over the phone, the LTSS local TV satellite solution program that is currently on will end August 2019. Due to this, we are offering you the LTS Plus package, see attachment with channel list, at a super discount. You currently have a HD 600 series receiver and we would like you to experience all that Shaw Satellite TV has to offer. Shaw Direct would like to keep you as a customer, and we would like to offer this exclusive deal, which is only available to LTSS account holders. LTSS TV Plus offer for LTS customers: $10 a month plus tax for the first 2 years of service, $25 a month plus tax after the promotion after the 2-year period. For the first month will be free. I've already been getting it for free, but okay. Please note that upon accepting this exclusive offer, you will no longer able to receive the LTSS package you currently are on. As a regular Shaw Direct customer, you will also receive free seasonal discount once per year, 2 weeks to 6 months, free service calls within 50 kilometers of a technician, free movie program, no contracts, 1 month credit on your bill for each new paying customer you refer to me, great technical customer service 24/7, access to our Shaw free range app, internet service needed. That's probably one of their streaming apps. Access to free on-demand programming, which a lot of providers do have in Canada. It's if you do have cable, and a lot of people have cable, have no idea that they can actually get this. But we thank you for using Shaw Direct Satellite TV. I can continue to help you have a great experience using our service. To accept this exclusive offer, please contact me directly through the contact below. So anyway, I wrote him back and asked him a few questions, whether, how much could I have extra receivers and whatnot. And this sales rep got back to me, said, in that channel list, we haven't included the Stingray music bundle of 30 channels. So when he told me on the phone that we had 60 channels, 30 of those channels were basically the Stingray music channels. So not actually like network channels that, just music channels, which you could probably get something similar on like a streaming website, or you can probably get it with TuneIn Radio or the iHeartRadio app. But you'll be getting that for sure. So together, 3 channels, and the Stingray Music Bundle would be $10 a month for 20 months. And then I also asked about what if I wanted to add a channel like TLC and the WWE Network. Now, mind you, I'm in Canada, so they have it set. The WWE Network is a little different here in Canada. So TLC would be $4 a month, and with the WWE Network, it would be $14 a month. That's the Canadian version, because in Canada, the WWE Network, you have to have a cable subscription to be able to pay the $14 a month. Not the $9.99 a month, but $14 a month for their service. And then when I asked about if I can add multiple receivers for the house, this is what that they told me. Yes, you can add up to 6 receivers under one dish by paying basically $5.99 a month for multi-receiver charge. So from what that statement tells me is if you pay $5.99, you can have up to 6. So for those of you who might be interested in something like that, please let me know if you have any additional questions. Thanks. So definitely, I don't think I'm gonna bother to get that. I think here's my pitch. You can go to Tech 2000 and get a C-band satellite dish and get hundreds of free channels, no monthly fees. You can get even a KU band satellite dish system, or both, like what I have, and get hundreds of free channels that are free and legal to get, because they're not scrambled, they're open and in the clear, and you can watch them for free. They don't like you knowing that stuff. They don't like you knowing that you can get TV with an antenna. They kind of misinform people. I find when they're trying to get people to understand that you can just, they don't want people knowing that, it's digital so you can't get it anymore with a TV like this. But if you get an Allure-Tech box, you can make a TV like this, receive the digital channels, and most new flat screen TVs have the tuner built into it. All right, so aside from the 30 Stingray channels, here's what the channels that are offered for the 30 channels. ABC HD, CBS HD, Fox HD, NBC HD, PBS, Yes TV, Global Toronto, CBC Toronto, CTV Toronto, City TV Toronto, TV Ontario, TFO, which is like French TV Ontario, CTV2 Ottawa, CBC Ottawa, APTN HD, The Weather Network, TVA Gatineau Ottawa, ICI Tel Ottawa Gatineau, ICI RDI HD, TV5 HD, these are French channels, Omni One East in HD, CTV Ottawa. Okay, so CTV Ottawa, but it doesn't state that CTV Ottawa is in HD. CKWS Kingston. It doesn't state that that's HD, but I do get that in high definition on my antenna. TVO. Didn't they already list that? TVO, yes, but it's TVO HD and TVO regular definition. So that they're counting that into the channels as well, of the 60 channels. CPAC, which is the Canadian Public Affairs cable, I don't know, something like that. I believe CPAC has some of their content which is available online. or it should be. CTV North Bay, Eunice, AMI Audio, and AMI TV. Now, to look at all this group of channels, including the Stingray channels, if you live in Toronto, Montreal, or close to the U.S. border, Vancouver, probably, you could with a good outdoor antenna, you could probably get all these channels free with an antenna. Except for maybe a few and plus this is for my region. But if I had a really good over-the-air antenna, like for example, with over-the-air, I can get the American channels, no problem. Even though the sales rep said, oh, the over-the-air stuff's going away, it won't be around in a few years, nothing's for free. Well, he's wrong on that. PBS, for example, I get that over-the-air. Plus, with PBS over-the-air, there's 4 channels. Like 4 different PBS channels, which you can also watch on free satellite TV. Yes TV has I have a Roku TV, so I should be able to get this with like an app, a Roku channel that streams this. Global has, if you have streaming, you can watch Global's shows on with an app. CBC you can watch with an app. I believe CTV and City TV all have their programming either online that you can access either with an app or on a browser. So yeah, this is really, like, I offered $5, and I don't even think this group of channels is even worth $5. Like for the amount I'd watch it. Like this is basically maybe a few extra channels added to the LTSS, what I was getting before, but now they want me to pay $10 a month. So. Now, they do have the streaming features and stuff like that, but a lot of these channels, like Global, you can watch your stuff streaming on their website as well. This is the receiver that I use. It's one of these receivers that actually, I think it almost has the ability to do PVR, but it doesn't for whatever reason. Anyway, so there's that. That's what I use for my LTSS. My alternatives that I have this I've done a review on before. This is my Luretech over-the-air box. I don't have a USB device plugged in right now, but I can use this as a PVR. And then this is my antenna craft. This is the thing that turns my over-the-air antenna. Because I can get a few over-the-air channels, but with this I was able to get, the City TV, CBC, CHCH out of Hamilton. I think CHCH, I don't know a whole lot, but I don't think they're owned by a cable company. They're like the one that I can think of. I might be wrong there, but I don't think CHCH is owned by a cable company. So this is kind of what I have in here. I have this is like a little amplifier right there. That's just for my over-the-air stuff, so I can amplify the signal to the off that thing upstairs as well. And have these this thing here helps ground my over-the-air inputs and whatnot through that. So there's the Shaw receiver. So I guess I'll have a cable freed up here once it's done, or I can re-aim the satellite or do whatever I want to do. I'll figure out what to do when that time comes in September. This is my free satellite TV box, or also known as a free-to-air box. It's an open box. What this thing is it's my free-to-air receiver that I used for that dish, the bigger dish that was right next to my Shaw Direct receiver. This I do have a little PVR, this little Lexer USB stick, so I can record programming, or I can record programming with good old VHS, good old reliable Omnivision VHS recorder player. When the program does end, you do have the option, if you're new to my channel, check out some of my videos. I've done several videos on even these Shaw Directs. Either you have an XKU LMB or the older LMBs. You can reposition them. I use one of these dishes to receive Galaxy 19, and I get all of the Galaxy 19 channels on these because they do use a linear KU LMB on it, so you can use it for that. You can also aim it at the PBS satellite at 125 West. I've done videos on that. I'll have a description up here on the top of the screen for a link for you to find out information about that type of stuff, or in the description of this video.
So that's an alternative, and as the salesman says, that over the air is going to away, but it's going to be around for a long time. The United States is looking to go to ATSC 3 and roll that out in a few years, which will be a bit of a change because we'll have to get new converters and to be able to watch the ATSC 3 stuff, and how that will. And I'm waiting to see how that's going to roll out. So it will still work with your over-the-air channels, and plus, I just don't think it's a very good deal for the amount of money I'm paying for it when there's so much other streaming options. I mean, a lot of the time I'm on YouTube. Yes, there's ads on YouTube, but YouTubes do help creators like myself. You can get the YouTube Red, and that's like $10 a month. You can get YouTube Red, and you get access to TV programs and movies. You can watch Cobra Kai with the Karate Kid. It's awesome stuff. So yeah. So there's alternatives. Unfortunately, the cable companies are just shooting themselves in the foot on this one, I think. And I'm disappointed in the CRTC for not keeping this program going, because it's essential to Canada for all sorts, because we're such a vast country, and it actually is cheaper to just have these satellite receivers out than actually spending the amount of money it costs to actually run all these broadcast towers. This is actually a more better and a more efficient way to be doing it, and they should have. The failure of the LTSS program was they only had up to 2014. It was rolled out, and people had a limited time to sign up for it, and they had to be not a cable subscriber, so they had to be just an antenna watcher. So there's all these restrictions, but I got on it because I've been an antenna watcher anyway, and so with this program I was able to get the CBC, CHCH TV, a few other channels that I'm not able to get in this area, City TV, Global TV, although Global TV is on CKWS Broadcast Global now, but now we can't get CTV, and with this I was able to get CTV programming. Well, actually I can get CTV on my big C-band. As of right now, you can get some Canadian channels on C-band dishes, these big black dishes. They do have digital high definition CTV feeds across the country. It is on 107 West, so that's on the C-band. Also, 107 West is the Shaw Direct satellite, but you can get some free content if you have a C-band dish and a DVB-S2 receiver. But also, you can use the Shaw Direct dishes, as I said, you can get PBS channels. You can get news feeds with them, with a free-to-air receiver. As I've done in. I'll have a thing up here for that, as I've talked about in other videos. Please give this video a like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And let me know in the comments if you're an LTSS subscriber. See, the thing is, most people in Canada, they don't know about over-the-air. I do understand that. Most people in Canada, they just stream. Like a lot of people in Canada that I know, that are my age, they don't even have cable. For the most part, they just stream Netflix, and that's their content, which is kind of a shame. They're not getting informed of news and stuff like that. So, except for online. So, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that the Canadian broadcasters have become a monopoly, like for the broadcast industry. That there is basically all the broadcast channels are pretty much run by cable companies and satellite companies. Shaw is a cable company and a satellite company. Rogers is a cable company. Who else is there? Bell TV. They have fiber, so essentially they're a cable company and they're a satellite company. So it's kind of a shame that we don't have the free TV experience. And the one thing the guy told me on the phone was, nothing's for free. And I had to explain to him, but how TV used to work was they had commercials, ads during the programming. So that's what paid for the programming, is the ads. But if you're not going to have it out there for free, people aren't just start going to watch it. I think that's they're going to find that out within the next few years.